Hi guys, back again with another reaction video for you. This is going to be the third reaction video I've done for Wildman Chris, and the video is If I Had $1,000,000. So interesting title. I mean, I suppose we could all imagine, we could all dream, envision what we would do if we would won £1,000,000. You know, if it was a lottery, what we would do, make extravagant purchases. Would we decide to invest a lot of it? You know, it's one of those things. If only, huh? So with this video, it'll be interesting to see what Chris has got to say on this. So this is definitely, I usually do music video reactions, but we'll see what this is like. It should be an interesting one. So here we go. Wildman Chris, If I Had $1,000,000. Let's go.
Whoever said money can't buy you happiness is full of shit.
Agree?
Money can't buy you happiness unless you got something that makes you happy already. And you need money to get what you need to be happy. And that's me. If I had $1,000,000, I would be happy. Not because of money.
I think I'd be happy.
I'd finally be able to bridge the gap and get what makes me happy. Am I asking for love? No. Am I asking for God and Jesus? I already got him.
Good man.
But like King David, God said if that was not enough, I would have more over giving me such and such. Jesus and God is the best thing I ever had. I needed the most, more than anything, but I'm still not complete. I'm still not complete.
Amen, brother.
Yes, inwardly, spiritually I am, but in this nasty here and now life, I'm incomplete without a few more things to make me happy. Which I would be willing to sacrifice rewards in the next life. Not salvation, but rewards in the next life. One of the thing that breaks my heart the most, and it makes life, makes me question whether life is worth living. I'm not an attractive guy. I'm not good looking. Oh sure.
But then if you have £1,000,000, then you would appear attractive to women.
Anything young to them looks fine. Well, I thank them for thinking this. I want them good looking girls to think I'm good looking. Those top notch girls. The girls I used to see in Vernon Park Mall when I was 13. Who were too old for me then because they were college age. Now I was 13.
Fucks your head, right?
I want girls like that to think I'm good looking. Right now, I'm not good looking. It breaks my heart.
You know what they say? You get the money, you get the power, you get the woman. Like, that's from Scarface.
Every blessing I have away. Not right now, but after I had it for 5 years, 10 years.
Let's go ahead a little bit and see.
Friend do this Photoshop with me. All he did was add a little more hair, like I wanted, parted in the middle. And how old do you think I am now? How do you think this Photoshop of me looks? I got news for you, bub. The only difference between me and that Photoshop is a little hair. I'm angry. I'm angry, God, for my hair loss.
I've got hair loss too, man. You just got to deal with it, right? Control what you can.
Whatever the cost, just as long as I don't have to pay the cost after I enjoy my 5-10 years of life.
It's massive for guys who hair is thinning out, but it's just life. It happens. So
we're all gonna die someday. Why not now?
Anyway, let's. I'll skip a little bit.
When I was 40 years old, people thought I looked 20, 25. How old do I look now?
That's pretty good, to be fair. If people had said that to me when I was 40, I look that much younger.
If I'm looking young now, it's because thank God for that. What I wanted to do is get adipose stem cells. If I only had the money, $8,900. If only I had the money. Whoever said money can't buy you happiness is full of shit.
I've got a good line about that, actually, yeah.
Because I have what makes me happy.
Let's go ahead a little bit.
Point, I'm saying again, I I don't have sex. I don't want sex. I'm a straight guy. I love the top-notch girls. I just want them girls to think I'm a good-looking guy. And if they don't, God does not allow me to get the cosmetic surgery to be a good-looking guy, or some miracle, I wish God would take me out of this world. I don't want to live.
You shouldn't talk that way.
The only thing right now that makes me happy is eating, committing gluttony, and my songwriting.
Let's go ahead a little bit.
You got good looks, and all I'd have to do is have access to social media, and I could eBay, and that money would come rolling my way. Now I'd be able to buy myself a house, a car, for medications.
A lot of ways you can make money online, though, to be fair. You don't have to resort to that.
And I'd be set to go.
I'll go ahead a little bit again.
I hope I won't need facial reconstruction surgery to do this. But if I do, damn right, I'll go for it. If God didn't give me the goods, I'll do whatever I have to do to get the goods. Man, if only I had my hair transplants, I'd be so happy.
I had one. You should get it.
I think God has given me.
Get one
I used to
if
have
you can.
arms, and I used to get so unhappy. I was
Let's go ahead a little bit more.
Normally, at least I've always had fixations on. At least ever since I was 3, 4 years old. Yes, I remember. If my elbow to wrist bone is longer than theirs, then something that matters to me is bigger, and something that matters to me is better than something they got. They are something they are. I just love having long arms and those good looking girls. I love it. And now I think God. And now, 4 years ago, my elbow to wrist bone was only 10.5 inches long.
No one really cares what your size of your arms are. It's not something you should be insecure about.
I said, Lord, if you'll give me the long arms for season,
Let's skip a little bit.
Lord, in 10, 20 years, because my forearms won't start growing, I'm willing. I'd rather you just give me the long forearms, but and it's just me. But now I measure my forearms. They're 11. I believe they truly grown. My forearm, where it used to be between 10.5 and 10 3/4 of an inch long, is now 11 inches long. And my right forearm has always been a little bit shorter than my left. 4 years ago, my right forearm was barely 10.5 inches long. Now it's about 10 3/4 of an inch long. You do not know how happy I am that my forearms and arms are longer.
It's good you're happy. You shouldn't be concerned about it in the first place, though. What's this then? Well, that's a pretty good looking girl. Is that Hawk 2 a girl?
I think I gotta make sure I get you good. I want to make sure I listen to how I do it.
I give you credit getting a good looking girl to do that with you. I'll give you credit, mate. She's a MAGA girl? That might have to be the thumbnail. Very impressive, man, right? Whoa.
My elbow is going.
That was pretty impressive getting that, to be fair.
When I was 40 years old, this one girl thought I was 20 years old. Get this, I was 40 years old in 2013. And the cop asked to see my ID. I was walking around at night in a bad part of town, and the cop asked to see my ID. You know what he did? He asked, what's your parents' number? I gave it to him. He called my mom and asked me how old I was.
Stupid cops, right? They're idiots.
Because I looked so young back then. Why don't I look young anymore? Why do I look so damn old now?
Let's go ahead a little bit.
There ain't nothing God can give me that may be willing to endure this type of tragedy. I'd rather have to be fed to the lions for not denying Jesus and die that way than have to live a lie, not being good looking girls. Hey, Tim Tebow is a Christian. He's a football star. He got to date Taylor Swift. He got a good life. Alice Cooper is a Christian.
It helps, does it?
He gets to be a rock star.
It helps indeed.
Brian Head Welsh of Korn, the band Korn, is a Christian. He still gets to be a rock star and have money. I want to be good looking. Let me stand. Am I good looking? If I'm not.
It's not something to be.
Am I good looking?
Let's go ahead a little bit here.
And this is. I will not give up Jesus, but I'd be willing to burn in hell for 1,000 years before I go to heaven or die. Be a good looking guy now for at least 5 to 10 years.
Better watch your words, though.
Call it an obsession. And yes, I had a stroke in 2013. And after having my stroke, I stopped looking young. I'd like to get adipose stem cells to reverse the effects that my stroke had on me. Cunt. And people compare me to Chris Chan. Oh, this makes me Chris Chan. I don't want to look like that rapist. I hate Chris Chan. I hate Chris Chan. Why do I get compared to the ugliest guys in the book? Chris Chan and Quentin Tarantino are the two ugliest guys in the world.
Yeah, Quentin Tarantino is probably not a good comparison, though. But
when everything's going to hell in your life, I've lost my childhood home. If I had $1 million, I'd like to buy the house I used to live at when I was a kid.
That's pretty shitty.
Cut down some of the trees I planted when I was a kid. And I'm angry at God for not sparing the trees. Look, a mansion in heaven. Just let me be a good-looking guy. I wish God would love me and give me the good looks. I just want to be a good-looking guy. I want to have at least one song. I want to have 3 songs on the top 10. But I'd give up all that.
Big goals, man.
I wouldn't like to have to give that up, but you know. And another thing. If I had $1 million, I'd get some lipo stuff. Already, right now. Three years ago, I was fat as a good beer blend, and the girls would really laugh at me. I started taking ally weight loss.
You might want to start taking those tablets, though.
Don't let me have to see it coming. I don't want to know when I'm about to die because I'm terrified of dying. I also doubt whether there's life after death. It's terrifying. But if there's life after death, and if you have truly saved me, Lord Jesus Christ, unless you're going to, please let me make me a good-looking guy. And if you're not going to do this, please put me to sleep tonight. Don't let me wake up. Man, if only I had my head full of hair. If only I had my head full of hair. I would look younger, and I would look a hell of a lot better. Look, just imagine if my hair came down to here. Wouldn't I be a good looking guy? If my hair came down to here, wouldn't I be a good looking guy? As opposed to how I look right now.
Yeah, maybe get a transplant would be the option.
And if Tim Tebow and Alice Cooper can be Christians and live a good life, I want the same thing too. God told King David, gave King David everything King David's little heart could desire. And then God said to King David, if this was not enough, I would have moreover have given you more such and such when he committed the sin of Bathsheba. God, you've given them. I thank you for every blessing you've given me. Salvation, a what loving family, SSI disability, the ability to get my medication with God. It's not enough. I gotta be a good looking guy. I'm incomplete. With Jesus in my life, I'm complete. But if I had the good looks too, I'd be completely complete. Are you getting this? Or am I not making myself
Completely complete. No, that's fair. That's fair.
The way I speak because I have a picture. The numbers is king. Next to Jesus Christ, second only to Jesus Christ, the numbers is God. No, the numbers is Lord. Second only to Jesus Christ. If you can't pull, I've been trying on social media and YouTube since 2009. My numbers are lower now than they were back then because of course back then I looked young. Now I look old and middle aged. Nobody wants to watch some middle aged, crusty, unsexy guy talk.
It depends. It depends on so many things, man.
I had good looks. I could rule the world.
Let's go ahead a little bit.
Maybe that. I want stem cells so I can rev my metabolism. I'm on 7 medications I have to take every day. Maybe if I get stem cells, I can come off some of this medication. Acid reflux, high blood pressure, insomnia. They can call the goddamn sheep today, but they cannot cure my conditions. Instead of putting me on lifetimes prescription medications, making me a legal prescription medicine junkie, so they can make money. I'm the cash cow. I'm the guinea pig.
It's the pharmaceutical industry for you in America.
Pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, there you go. Right, exactly.
Yeah, I witnessed against them, and maybe on my testimony add more brimstone to their fire, to their eternal lake of fire, for treating me this way. Yes, my spirit cries out for justice. I demand retribution. And then let all hell break loose in my life. Just please save me and for your sake. Man. When I see my hair, my thin hair, my thin bangs, I don't want to, but I just cannot stop myself. I just, the anger, the rage comes out, the rage boils up from within. I start just cursing my violence.
A lot of guys feel that way about hair loss, though.
Every time I look at my hair.
I think a lot of guys feel that way.
And the way my hair looks makes me. I'd rather burn in hell with a head full of hair for 1,000 years and go to heaven immediately, looking like I do now. I'm sick and tired of being laughed at by the girls, ignored by the girls, and I'm angry at God that nobody watches this video. If I don't pull numbers. Because if you cannot pull numbers on social media and you want to, you are a complete loser. I guarantee you. Look on social media.
It's about clout. It's about status, isn't it?
I will bet you my soul, you will not find a good-looking person on YouTube that has less than 1,000 views per video. Per video. But you'll see plenty of people like me that has only single and double-digit views on their video. I curse YouTube for this. If YouTube's playing a favorite game, I curse them. I hope I can add extra brimstone to them when they are cast into the lake of fire by having relegated me to this section. Another thing I got that I'd almost sell my soul to alleviate, I got some erectile dysfunction. I got loss of libido. My libido has checked out. And a life without the ecstasy of climax is a life in hell. I don't want to live this life. God, put me, when I go to sleep at night, put me to sleep and don't let me wake up. My only hope, I've tried Viagra. Viagra is so overrated. Didn't work for me. It gave me hard erections, but where's my goddamn libido? Where's my goddamn libido? Maybe stem cells, because I'm so damn old. Maybe stem cells could get me my libido back. Because if I can't get my libido back, screw you, God.
Man.
Chris,
He's good for a lot.
I thought you didn't want sex. You had no desire for sex. That's right. But if I have longer forearms than those top-notch girls, that revs my engine. That gives me satisfaction. Back when I was 13, it used to be the thought. I could run fast back then. if there's I used to fantasize at night going to sleep about a good-looking girl, and I'd be running as fast as I could, and she'd be chasing me, and she'd have her sleeves rolled up, looking good, and she'd be able to outrun me and catch me. That revved my motor up. Since I was young, I didn't have erectile dysfunction. But screw you, God, if I cannot get my libido back, just kill me. I'm going to bed tonight. If you'll take me to heaven, put me to sleep and don't let me wake up, please.
Yeah, that's. I'll leave it at that. I think we're almost finished anyway. It's coming to just an end in a few seconds. But yeah, so if I had $1 million, well, man, Chris. I mean, first off, you know, the guy seems to he's been through a lot in his time, and it's, you know, that's the kind of video that people could kind of. They might make fun. They might make comments. They might be a little bit mean spirited. Like, you know, he's been through a lot of stuff, and it's you know, with what the stuff he's saying, it's sad to hear, you know, a lot of stuff, and a lot of, like, you know, like he's like, curse you God, damn you God, for stuff that's gone, like issues, problems in his life. You know, it's these things, like, you know, people can talk about their problems, but it's that thing, like, if all you do is just like kind of sit and let the world know all your problems, it's never really a good look. And, you know, like, and look, you know, to level with you a bit, I mean, I've kind of struggled with mental health a little bit over the years, and I've maybe gone off on tangents and had outbursts and said stuff on social media, even said stuff on YouTube and videos. You know, it's like you've been through a lot, man. But I mean, I suppose there's one thing you could say, you know, one kind of a positive is that he sounds like he's been sick and tired of being sick and tired, and he kind of has in his mind, he knows what he wants certain things, he's going to feel more happy. And yeah, it could be certain things, yeah, you know, he speaks his mind. I guess he wears on his heart as his sleeve, you know, he feels like he hates how he's lost his hair, and like, he's only saying what the majority of guys who start losing their hair think, and a lot of guys can unfortunately start losing their hair at a young age, and I think most guys will, by the time they're 35, have experienced hair loss. And guys, it can fuck with your mental health. So it's like, the guy's kind of just saying what a lot of guys think, but wouldn't just wear their heart on their sleeve the way this guy does. So people could kind of jump, and they could make jokes and make comments and stuff like that, and be up on a kind of a high horse. But I think we got to try and be, you know, have empathy as human beings, you know. And, you know, he's been through some stuff in his time, but I think when you just do a video and all you're doing is kind of like going on about your kind of like your problems, and it doesn't seem like there's light at the end of the tunnel, that's never maybe a good look. But then I understand that thing of sometimes people just, it's like a cry for help, and it's like, I've done probably that before too, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? I mean, I think he had a good video. Like I mean, what I'm saying is the title is a kind of like that catchy title that we could get views, you know what I mean? But there's a lot of things you have to work on, and yeah, you can say about good-looking people, it's only the good-looking people that are popular on YouTube. But to be fair though, Chris, I mean, I think you have to play the game with YouTube, you know what I mean? You have to kind of like put the work in and meet them halfway. You know, if you get the good quality production with the camera, the microphone, the editing, the algorithm will be in your favour, man, and you'll get the views. And maybe you'll get more views, you know, on your channel with your videos. You know, 3.22 subscribers, that's around the same amount I've got. So there's that potential to kind of grow your YouTube, and to maybe just gradually, just figure out what you want in life, man. If it's you want some more hair, you know, invest in a hair transplant. You know, if you, whatever it is, lose some weight, go on a diet, go to the gym, just little things like that, and not kind of like blame society. It's like, hey, and I don't know what you've gone through in your life. You could have had a very tough childhood. You know, we've all had our problems, all of our issues, stuff with family, friends, what have you. But I think it's just like, if you can gradually just do things to get better and work on yourself, you'll feel better. You know, I'm not going to beat you up over this video and make jokes and make digs, but I think overall your video, you know, one thing I suppose I can be honest with you is that you said what you felt, and not everybody has the courage to do that. But I just don't know if YouTube is the kind of like platform to vent your grievances. Like, I feel you, you know, it is kind of can be a cry for help at times, but it's just kind of like gradually working on yourself, you know, a bit of self-care and self-improvement in your life, and you could feel better about yourself. But overall, appreciate that video. And I was glad to do the reaction, because I could have jumped to conclusions, pointed fingers, made little comments that were maybe not all that nice, but you know what, you're a human being, we're all human. We all have feelings, we all have thoughts, we all have family, and yeah, life can be hard, but just keep at it, man, and stay strong, brother. But that's the reaction video of I Had $1 Million. You know what to do. Feel free to like, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment. Let me know, you're familiar with Wildman Chris? What was your thoughts in that video? Just hopefully just be kind and just some encouraging words. No trolls. But that is me for now, guys. Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye.